What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only, and if you're new here, I'm a new trader. Just sharing my journey. So this is Windows 11, just FYI. I just upgraded, and right off rip, I noticed my boot time is like lightning fast. As soon as you push that button on that computer, it's like BAM! We're in Windows. Nice. And I kind of like this new start bar in the middle, not like off to one side, but in the middle. You know, the old start menu where you could do the full screen and have like apps was kind of cool, but you know, it wasn't needed really. Everything I need is right here, accessible, and I like the speed. So I'm kind of testing out OBS and DaVinci now to see if they're running any better, because they were kind of running like crap at one point. But anyways, this week or last week we had some war going on. So obviously the foreign exchange got kind of crazy. Look at this. This is nuts. USD Mexican peso. So I'm not holding things long enough. I know that, I keep saying that, but I just can't. I don't know what it is. I have to, I'm getting to the point where I see where I'm in a big loss and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'm like there now, where I'm like, I know it's gonna swing back, I'm okay. But I need to get better at holding these things much longer, because I'm leaving a lot of money on the table, or sometimes I get in and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but it was a good idea. I just needed to hold. Like USD Mexican peso, price came down, breached this swing low. I had an order sitting right before this swing low, and it took me in here. Yeah, I was in the negative for like a week, but then boom, like big money. Like that would have been extremely fast, big money. Just let it sit there. Because all of a sudden, bam, like, holy crap. But look where price hit. This yearly level of resistance that it keeps hitting and gets rejected from every single time. It's been rejected, 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 and to the pip, rejected. Price came back down. So I still think, fear, uncertainty, this is going to want to go up. I still think there's going to be more fear and uncertainty. And obviously, the big guys probably knew to break a swing low before you throw your money in. And that's exactly what happened. So, but we're still holding this trend line. We're still holding this weekly trend line. So, I got an order sitting here at this low, stop loss below this swing low, aiming to the upside to this area of resistance. I want to see if I do think another push up is coming this week. EURUSD, I had an order sitting at this yellow line because I thought I saw a weekly head and shoulders pattern, shoulder, head, swing break, and shoulder, but it didn't hold. We came down, broke the head. And I remember opening my phone right at this point, and my stop loss was like 3 pips below this. And I was like almost $400 in the hole there. And it didn't even bother me. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to bring my take profit to break even, and I'll drag my stop up as it goes up. Came up, took me out for not a cent loss. Nice. But I did get impatient Monday and Tuesday, and I thought I was trying to take advantage of a small swing, but I ended up getting taken advantage of for two $200 losses at the beginning of the week. So no more of those. I gotta trade the bigger picture, the bigger swings, because I'm too busy to be looking at the charts anyway. I've got so much stuff to do. So Euro NZD still sitting here. Still sitting here. We have a monthly shoulder, head, swing break, shoulder. We're coming back down into shoulder. This order's still sitting here. Stop loss below the head, aiming to the upside. I think this should do well, but we will see. Aussie, New Zealand. You know, we did have that 382 last week, but look at this week's weekly candle action. That almost looks bullish. You know, and I thought, you know, we have 1, 2, 3 touches here. So this is the trend. I did have a trend line from this low to this low, and it, you know, if you shoot it through, it looks like we broke. But now we have 1, 2, 3. This is the trend. This is the trend we've been following. It's still intact. I still think that I'm holding firm. I'm holding firm here, and I'm willing to go big from right here. Stop loss above the last, you know, monthly, basically the monthly swing high, aiming to the downside. And I'm going to hold this guy all the way to the bottom. And Aussie, Swiss franc. So the Swiss franc pairs, I want to get some money in the Swiss francs because of their long-term trend. They look delicious. And I want to have some money in the franc. Frankly, I do. So Aussie, Swiss franc is working its way up now. And yeah, I'm looking for a place to get in and go down. And this looks like it to me right here on the weekly chart. And actually, we've got a shoulder, head, swing break, and now price is working its way back up. Yeah, this is the area to me. I put substantial amount there. It's going to be a harsh loss if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think this is going to be a good hold to just hold to the downside. So there's my order. Just a chillin'. NZD USD. I think this is going down this week, but I think I missed the mark. So this is the level, and we've already hit it. Dang it! But, you know, I might throw another order here. Throw a stop loss. And bring the stop to right above that high. You know what? Let's see. Maybe not. You know, I might hit this area again. It does look like it's pushing up, so you know what? I'm gonna leave that and see what happens. Swiss franc JPY. I do think this is bullish. We've got a cup and handle, and we breached the handle line. And yeah, it looks like there's buyers here. So I'm interested from this line. Stop loss below this swing low, aiming to at least the rim. So I'm going to go for that. Other than that, you know, I did find a few new, like LDOS, NOC, LMT. These are war stocks. So when there's war going on, these things do well. And look at this. All of them have been just kind of popping. This one actually looks the best because it just started. So I mean, this thing just pushed up. Maybe if we get some sort of retracement, we got to look for some sort of level that we're okay with, and go for further upside. Because if there's war going on, these are going to do well. MetLife, if you had taken my advice from the last one, I was thinking about setting an order somewhere around this area. Price came down all the way to the trend line, but it popped again, started heading up, and I think this is going to go higher this week. Hopefully. GLDG hopefully will do well. This looked like a head and shoulders here, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to hold or not. But I'm holding this. I don't care. I don't care. And actually, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So here's the thing. If you look at what's going on with Canada and the banks, it's a little nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you had Antifa burning down buildings, flipping cars over, setting dumpsters on fire, and it was peaceful, and none of them got their banks shut down or anything like that. And then you have these truckers that went out and they were peacefully just sitting in the middle of the road, not hurting anybody, not doing anything, and they're getting their bank accounts and their assets frozen. So I'm starting not to even trust the banks. So I like having some of my money in the foreign exchange market, even if I'm not using it. Even if I'm not trading it, I like having it there because it's not in my bank. And if they go and freeze my bank account, well, I still have money somewhere else. I still have a bunch of this. That's why I've been trying to get after melting down copper bars. I mean, it's not like I'm going to need this shit tomorrow, but it's good to prepare if you're seeing red flags. If you see red flags, why not at least prepare a little bit just in case? And if nothing happens, I would love to believe that the government is not trying to hurt everybody. I would love to believe that. And if they're not, then great. This is great. Great news. Because after this all rolls over and everything goes back to normal, I'm going to be way better off than I was before. But if shit hits the fan, then at least I'll survive for a little while. Maybe not forever, but for a little bit. And Bitcoin and Ethereum are really starting to look attractive. They really are. So I'm honestly considering very, very soon, maybe even taking some of my money out of the foreign exchange, or maybe trying to come up with some other funds. Just maybe not stick any more money into, you know, my savings account. Instead, put some money into a hardware wallet with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, in a hardware wallet where I have control. I have my hardware wallet. It's mine. And I was looking into hardware wallets because I'm like, well, what if somebody steals your hardware wallet? Or what if it breaks? There's so many safeguards against, you know, it's not like the hardware wallets is not that your money is stored on the hardware wallet. The hardware wallet is merely just a key. It's a key to unlock your funds that are out there in the blockchain. So I think, you know, I don't know. I think as people start to see this, and I've seen a lot of people saying that Bitcoin and Ethereum and those kinds of things are going to do incredibly well during 2022, even though it looks like we're not starting the year off too strong. But Bitcoin, its chart, you know, as of right now, we have not broken this weekly swing low. This still looks bullish as all hell. I mean, this looks extremely bullish. We're still making higher highs and higher lows. We have a bullish rotation here on the daily. Yeah, that's yeah, it's close, but that's a bullish rotation, and now we have a higher low. So yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, they're the big dogs. They're less volatile, and yeah, these things have taken a hit. So I mean, if you bought at the top, not that you did, but if you bought at the top at 68,000 and to now, yeah, you probably lost half of your purchasing power. Same with your Ethereum. But if you look at ADA, Doge, you lost a lot more than half. So yeah, these ones are a bit more volatile. So, but yeah, you do better when the big dogs do good. These things do good. But if you're looking for lower volatility and you just kind of want security, I think these, you know, Ethereum, Bitcoin, these two are kind of where it's at. So I don't know. Honestly, looking at starting to stick some money into yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum again. Put it on a hardware wallet. And just kind of try to spread your wealth around into different things, different assets that you can get to, and not stuff all your eggs in one basket. So I do have some silver. I want to try to get a little bit more silver before I attempt to melt. But yeah, I just spent, I would say, like an hour and a half out in my basement with a bunch of copper pipes that were full of shit, like literal human shit inside, and I was taking a screwdriver and I was scraping it out, because that's cash money. I don't care whose shit's in there. I'm getting it out and I'm gonna melt it into money. But anyways, we're gonna see how these things go. You know, I'm gonna take the big trades and only the big trades. And I want to get in from the levels I want to get in at, or I'm not getting in at all. So, and as soon as one of these gets triggered, I'm just going to kick back and let it go. I don't care. I want to see I want to do at least one, hold it long term, and just see how it plays out. Even if it's like, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to make more than this. I'm just going to keep holding it and just see. I just want to see. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe. Thumbs it up. I'll see you in the next one. Get after it.